Hello everyone, and good morning and welcome to today's morning report. Chart appraisals on Thursday the 12th of January with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Handset Markets. The dollar has come under significant selling pressure, corrective pressure in the wake of that press conference from Donald Trump. And it's sharply lower because basically the market was looking out for sort of further meat on the bones to his fiscal spending plans, and they didn't get it. Subsequently, Treasury yields have fallen on the twos, back lower, and the tens also back lower, and it's coming under pressure. The 10-year yield is back to sort of levels it hadn't been seen since late November, which is interesting. And the 2-10 spread, which is something that I'm following, has now started to fall sharply again. It was at 1.19 yesterday. It's now 1.16. So I sort of take that as a bit of a dollar sort of proxy, basically, to show you where the dollar's moving, and at the moment that certainly is moving lower and has broken below and confirmed the breakdown below 1.2 or 120 basis points, basically. And that sort of is a drag on the dollar. The dollar is now sort of falling away again and coming under pressure across all the majors, and also impacting on commodity prices as well. Commodity prices all higher. The oil price, for example, bounced yesterday quite strongly and continued to bounce today. And that sort of unwound the previous selling pressure that was beginning to come through. So interesting improvement in commodities there. So some big moves on the markets, and you're getting equities that are corrective as well. You had Wall Street that was only slightly higher into the close, but Asian markets came under pressure as the Nikkei fell away, and European markets are all around 0.5% lower today. Now, in terms of what we've got to look forward to today, we've got a load of Fed speakers actually. And that is the sort of main focus for the markets. You've got Kaplan, Bullard, Evans and Harker all speaking, and they are basically pretty much, well, 3 out of the 4 of those are centrists, and Evans is a dove. And it'll be interesting to see how they sort of set their stall out, given the sort of rhetoric from Trump, certainly in his acceptance speech, not so much yesterday. But the main focus is Janet Yellen tonight. Again, she is sort of still seen as on the dovish side of the argument, and it'll be very interesting to see how she again sets her stall out tonight. That'll be overnight at midnight UK time. But it'll be obviously impacting the markets tomorrow. Now that takes me to my chart of the day, which is the Euro Yen. Now, Euro Yen, I've been looking at this for a while actually, as the market has been moving sideways through this range. So the 21.65 up towards 22 big figure has been the support. Now, 22 big figure got broken yesterday, and 21.65, but not on a closing basis, interestingly, as the market sort of rallied into the close. However, that sort of decline has continued today, and I think a close below 21.65 would complete this sort of top pattern, give you around about sort of, I don't know, you could measure it at maybe 250 odd ticks, 260 ticks, I suppose, and that sort of gives you a target range of sort of around about 119.40 area. From the sort of 22 figure level, if you were to take a conservative target, but maybe sort of 118.80, I suppose, if you went from 119 figure area, if you took it from 21.65. So that's sort of the level that I'd be looking out for as a corrective move. And as I said again, today it's sort of continuing to the downside. Look at these momentum indicators. The RSI falling away, the lowest since, well, it's broken below 50 now, so it's the lowest since late October. January on the stochastics is sharply falling now on the stochastics, and again the lowest since October. So it looks corrective, this market, and it looks certainly to be testing 2085, which was that December low, and it is beginning to accelerate as this session goes. Now 21.23 was yesterday's spike low. Again, that is holding today. It hasn't yet been broken, so if that breaks down again, that will sort of reopen the downside move. But lower highs throughout the last few days, sort of reaction highs coming in at sort of 21.72, 21.25, sorry, 22.60. So certainly something to watch out for there. But further downside, I think, in the euro yen is expected to be seen. So watch that. And as these rallies keep getting sold into, look at these momentum indicators. The RSI and the MACD lines all very negatively configured, as are the stochastics. You've had this sort of latest move lower, so maybe a little bit of a rebound would be a chance to sell on this euro yen. So it certainly looks as though it's going lower. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you next time. Oh, sorry, later. Thank you.